charge your worth. I absolutely hate this sentence, and in today's podcast episode, I'm going to share with you exactly why and change your mindset around pricing and your worth. Hello and welcome back. We are back with another episode of the Social Shells podcast, and today is all about mindset. I will talk a little bit about pricing, but it's really about your mindset around pricing. And when you go online, a lot of the time you will see people saying, charge your worth. Oh, you should charge more, charge your worth. And I think it's very, very problematic to think that your prices, whether it's about social media management or coaching, have anything to do with your worth. You came to this world worthy, and you are worthy by doing absolutely nothing, just being who you are. There's no price tag to it, and if any, it's priceless, right? Like, if you start putting your worth and connecting it with your pricing, it is really every time gonna affect your mental health if somebody says, oh, I don't want to pay this price, or I don't want to work with you, because you're now connecting your worth with your pricing and with your services. I like to create packages in pricing that almost like disconnect from myself, and as if I would price a product. So let's say you are selling candles, homemade candles, and then you say this candle is $20 or $50. Would you then think, oh no, I am not worthy, or I'm worthy of more? Most likely you wouldn't, because now it's like disconnected from you. It has to do with the candle and what the candle is worth, right? So it's the same thing with your packages. It's what your packages are worth. If anything, you can say it's connected to my time. My time is worth more than $5 an hour, but not your worth. Has nothing to do with it, right? And also, what I try to explain to my student, let's say you are working in a clothing store and someone comes in and asks you, what's the price of this pair of jeans? And you say, oh, it's $20. And they're like, oh, that's really expensive. Then you wouldn't take it personally. You would just say yes or no, or totally ignore it, and you wouldn't continue thinking about it, right? So when you do your pricing, I know it's slightly different because obviously it's your service and it's your business, but when you think about that, you want to almost detach yourself from this whole process. You price something the way you think this service or your time is worth, and that also depends on your experience, right? And then from there, you will feel more a disconnect, and it will feel less stressful when you say the price on a call. So when someone says, when I go on a call and I say my pricing for my packages and someone says like, oh, that's really expensive, I don't say, oh no, it's not, or oh, it's because this and this is included. All I do is say yes. Because I know my time is worth it, my services are worth it, but I am worthy no matter what. And if the client wants to work with me, it doesn't matter, right? And another story that I use with my students is, if you think about a Ferrari, when people go into a dealership and they buy a Ferrari, they pay so much money. They could pay less money for another car, but they attach something to that pricing, right? They pay for the brand, and the more they pay, they also think the worthier the car is, or the better their life is going to be. It can be similar. Some people do feel the higher you price, they think, okay, this must be a really good package and I will get so much out of it. So it's not always about give them the best price that you can, because some people will have negative attachments to lower pricing. So what I'm trying to say here is everybody has a different story about money. And I want you to not project your story about money onto somebody else. You're pricing your packages and your services the way it feels good for you. And if somebody has a different attachment to that, that's on them. And it's never to do anything with your worth. So next time you start pricing your services, you think about what is my service worth, what is my time worth, and not I am worthy of more or charge your worth. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about pricing? What kind of mindset blocks come up for you when we talk about pricing and when somebody says, oh, this is really expensive? See you in the next episode. Bye.